If this guy gets a boner, I'm out of here. Okay, just stepped out of the Nice train station, and this is gorgeous. And again, the camera is not doing it justice. Okay, so I made it all the way down to the beach. It's freaking beautiful. I want to jump in. I brought like a light wallet, so you know, like 20 bucks cash, my ID, a credit card just in case, and my room key, and I have my phone. But I was told there would be lockers. I can't find any, so I'm like debating if I want to go all the way back, drop off my stuff, and literally just come back here with my room key and a towel, which I might. I am so unlucky. I would be the one person who gets stolen from. So, or I can like just hope I find like some nice girls who speak English and be like, hey, can I just put my stuff by you? I don't know. You know, trust no one, but I usually do trust like a group of girls from like Wisconsin. I want to get in the water, but it's a 20-minute walk back and then I have to come back. But I do want to get in the water, so I think that's my best bet. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I'm gonna go down one more beach and see if they have a locker thing there. But I even looked it up and said there would be lockers, and I don't mind paying for a locker. So I'll look around, but I really want to get in this water. Okay, I got sidetracked and I got a waffle with whipped cream, bananas, chocolate whipped cream, and strawberries, and I got a little slushy, so this looks so good. So I have an actual balcony now instead of just a big giant window. You know, I have like 2 whole feet of leg space. So this is my Nice hostel view. A little loud right now. There's like construction going on. And some music blasting, but I think it's really nice. Good morning. It is my second day in Nice. I did 2 full days here, which I'm really happy I did. So yesterday I checked out the beach. I actually did get to go on the beach. It was rough. That is rock, like there's no sand, it's just rocks. And then to get into the water, it's all rocks. Once you're in the water, it's all rocks. Getting out was a nightmare. But very nice Mediterranean Sea, you know. Once I was in there, I was like, okay. But then I was like, ooh, are there sharks here? So I literally went home and Googled if there were sharks there. There are. So I'm always paranoid about that kind of stuff. Not a big ocean girl. I like lakes, but not the ocean. So today I did another Airbnb experience. So I'm going to meet up with this guy and get in his car, which sounds like I'm going to get murdered, but he actually has reviews. So he's going to drive me along the coast. We're going to go to Monaco. We are going to a bunch of other nice little towns, which is good because I did want to explore, but I didn't want to do the local trains here. I feel like I would mess that up. So having someone driving around in a convertible, you know, that sounded really nice to me. I'm gonna get hit by a train, so I will see you in a second. right, so we just finished our Airbnb experience of our driving tour around Nice, and we also went over to Monte Carlo in Monaco. So I think, ooh, spider web. I think that was a really good experience. It was a really good, easy morning. I love just sitting in a car and riding around. We did hop out a lot, which should be expected, but I was like kind of like, ugh, but wasn't too bad. So we saw a lot. We even got to go, so Monaco hosts like a race every year, so we got to go on that. The race was like a week ago, so all the things were still up. We got to go on the track. It was really cool. And luckily there was another girl there doing it, so it wasn't too weird. Like I wasn't like alone with the guy. The guy was really nice though. But it was good to have someone else there. Okay, so that video stopped halfway through because I didn't think this day would come, but it finally came. My storage is full. Anyways, we were both happy that we weren't alone. The guy took really good pictures of us, so I was really happy about that. Yeah, good morning. I'm gonna go, I'm at Castle Hill right now. Look at the nice views. I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna eat. I need to buy my ticket for Barcelona. I need to buy my ticket home. So I'm gonna do those, delete some pictures, you know, get it all situated. But I will see you guys later. All right, I need to show everyone how fucking ratchet this hostel is. I was just sitting here. Not on the toilet, thank God. The fucking ceiling is falling through. So, maybe I can get a refund. But, okay. First of all, there was like a missing patch here over the shower, and I feel like it was there, like when I checked in and it wasn't there yesterday. I'm like, maybe I just didn't see it. But now, I'm thinking the ceiling's falling through. Okay, so the owner came and fixed it, and then someone came to clean it up. I was gonna be a bitch and like ask for a refund, but then he's like, what do you like to eat? I'll buy you anything you like to eat. Do you like sushi? I'll get you sushi. And I was like, oh, I like sushi. And he's like, I'll get you sushi and wine. And I was like, I am that easy to appease that I was like, okay, fine, like no refund, whatever. But then he's like, if you want to stay another night, I'll get you like the nicest room in the place. And then I haven't agreed to it yet, but I was like, I only want to do it if I don't have to pay for it. It's one of those things. But I can be very easily persuaded by free food and free booze, which is what he did to me right now. So, and I'm gonna eat. I wasn't ever gonna be a massive dick about the hole in the ceiling because I feel like I complained in a lot of these, but I am very easygoing. Like I just wanted to let him know so that other people don't complain and that it doesn't fall on anyone's head or the person after me doesn't complain, because you never know if the person after you is gonna be like a mega bitch. So I was just like, hey, my ceiling fell through, but now I get free food out of it, and we will see if I get a free room out of it. I could stay another day. I could, yeah, I'm ready to go to Spain. I haven't planned it yet, but I'm ready to go. But if I get that room for free, then I'll stay. We'll see. Okay, so we got a story time because after I filmed that, the night got very, very weird. So I had assumed that the owner of the hostel would, you know, order in some food, let me have it, one of those kind of things. But I'm pretty sure we ran into each other in the lobby or something, or maybe even came to my door, I don't remember. But he's like, oh, you like sushi? I was like, yeah. He's like, okay, come with me. We're gonna go get it. So we walk down to an actual restaurant, and then we sit at the bar and he orders me a drink, and then he orders the food to go. And I was like, again, like, very nice to get a free drink, okay. But I was like, why did we walk all the way over here? Like, we could have just eaten it there, or you could have just ordered it to the hostel, whatever. And then he's like, oh, I know a really great place we can eat this. There's a free room on the 5th floor with a balcony. And I was like, okay. Side note, I had been listening to murder podcasts the whole week, and like in every murder case, it's like, and then she went into a empty hotel room with the murder, and you're like, you stupid bitch. And then here I am going to an empty hotel room with a hostel owner because I'm a stupid bitch. So we get up to the 5th floor. It's like a private room. There's like a queen size bed in there, and then a balcony. So we drag out a table and we're eating on the balcony, and I'm just like going to town eating sushi. And I forget how the topic came up, but he's like, I love giving foot rubs. And I was like, I love getting foot rubs. And this is like 2 full months into my trip, so not a pedicure in sight. My feet were straight up crust. And I was like, whatever. And I like give him my foot, and he starts going to town. He's giving me like a really good massage. So I'm getting a foot massage and I'm plowing sushi. And then in my head, I'm like, this is a little weird. And he's like going to town on my foot, and I'm like, he's really enjoying this. Like, he's kind of like moaning while he's doing it, and he's like, and I'm like, if this guy gets a boner, I'm out of here. Cause like, I'm in an empty hotel room, a man's rubbing my foot and he's really into it. And I was like, I'm gonna jet if he gets a halfie. I'm out of here. So I kind of was like, I can see this going there. A part of, like, I told this story to my friends and they're like, you should have like banged the hotel owner. That would have been kind of funny. And it kind of would have been, but like, one, I didn't want to. Two, my period was shooting out of me. So even if I did want to, it would have been really messy. So like, there comes a break and he like gets this call because they need him at the front desk. He's like, I'll be right back. Give me like 15 minutes and we'll meet back here. And I was like, sure. And he leaves and I get the fuck out of there and I go back down to my room. Even if someone did knock on the door, I would have like pretended I was asleep. Cause I was like, let me save myself from getting murdered right now. Let's nip that in the bud. You know, I don't need to be strangled. No one knew I was up there too. Like, it's not even like I had a roommate and I was like going to eat with the hostel owner upstairs. Like, we didn't speak, my roommate and I. So like, even she didn't know I was up there. So I was like, this is like asking to get murdered, you know? Going to an empty hotel room with a man. Just like not one of my finer moments. Like, you're probably watching this and you're like, you dumb bitch. So yes, I was very dumb. Yes, I could have gotten murdered. Yes, I probably should have gotten murdered, but I got free sushi and a foot rub out of that. Kind of all night I was like waiting for him to like knock on my door or something, but he didn't, thank God. And then the next morning, like, he wasn't weird about anything. Like, he wasn't like, where were you last night? He did upgrade my room. I did have to stay one more night because there was a train strike in France, so they weren't running on Sundays, so I had to wait another day. But I did get an upgraded room. I did have to pay for it, but it was the same rate as the 3-person room, and it was a single room, so I had my own bathroom, nice bed that wasn't a bunk bed. It's just nice to have privacy sometimes. But then even when I was in there, I'm like, I hope he doesn't like key in or something. So I was like a little on edge, you know, that he was gonna like surprise. But luckily that didn't happen. But that is my story time of how I almost got murdered in Nice. Luckily I didn't. I'm here to tell the tale. But yeah, not one of my better ideas. You know, definitely a lapse in judgment. But I did get a foot rub.